As you're well aware, a Tree of Life synagogue at 5898 Wilkins Avenue. At 9:54 this morning, calls were received at the Allegheny County Emergency Operations Center that an active shooter was inside the building. At 9:55, officers were dispatched. Apparently, an initial confrontation between the subject and the officers occurred, injuring two of the officers. Two additional officers were injured during the altercation. Those were SWAT officers. There were 11 fatalities as a result of the shooting incident. There were no children. There were additionally 6 injuries, to include 4 of the police officers. That does not include the suspect.
We're in the early stages of this investigation, and over the next several days and weeks, we will look at everything in the suspect's life: his home, his vehicle, his social media, and his movements over the last several days. At this point, we have no knowledge that Bowers was known to law enforcement before today. This is the most horrific crime scene I've seen in 22 years with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Members of the Tree of Life synagogue, conducting a peaceful service in their place of worship, were brutally murdered by a gunman targeting them simply because of their faith. The suspect's full motive is unknown, but we believe he was acting alone.
My thoughts right now are focused on the victims, however, their families, their friends, and making sure that law enforcement has every resource that they need. In the aftermath of this tragedy, we must all come together, and we must take action to prevent these tragedies in the future. We simply cannot accept this violence as a normal part of American life. These senseless acts of violence are not who we are as Pennsylvanians. They're not who we are as Americans.